Disappointed. Generally we controlled the game for about 65 minutes, and then they came back into the game strongly. I thought there was a key line out in their 22 at that point where we were in a good field position. We should have just taken the ball and driven and kept the pressure on when we were 17 points up, and we got turned over, and they came back at us strongly, and that's the quality of a team like Leinster. You can't give them opportunities, and we've got to get some of our basics right. I thought our line-up was a bit defeated today, a couple of key moments and key times where we could have exerted pressure. But they had the lion's share of that possession in the last 15 minutes, and they made us pay. They ran hard, they ran their patterns, which we were aware of, and we weren't really able to manage them. And that was largely because they had the ball, and very frustrating.
What have you said to the boys?
Basically that, I think that we can't accept that. We're a game where we controlled for large parts. If we want to accept that, then we're going to end up where we were last season, and that was a game that was there for us to take. Having said that, we saw Leinster's quality in that last 10-15 minutes, so we have to ensure that we were able to play up the intensity we did for 65 minutes for the whole 80.
Did you think that the game was won?
At one stage I did, particularly when we had that line out and that throw-in. I thought we were comfortable there. When you're playing at home, you cannot allow teams to come back from that sort of deficit. And at the end, we were probably lucky to get a draw, which was unfortunate.
I mean, obviously you took a few setbacks injury-wise as well.
Yeah, it's a blow. Obviously it looks like 2 serious injuries to our tight heads again, on top of the Rhys Thomas. So that's going to put huge pressure on the squad in that area in particular. We're going to have to look at what our options are there. Really.
Are the options looking outside the squad?
Well, we're snookered really in Europe. We've registered our front rowers. We've got the ability to make one change there, which we're going to probably have to. Well, we're going to have to definitely do. But I was hoping to do that with one of the other players, because we're quite light in back 3 players as well. So we're under a lot of pressure in terms of that position in particular.
Who would be the option next week to play that tight end?
Well, we've got Simon Gardner as the only fit tight end prop that's been in our squad at the moment. So we'll have to look at what our options are outside of that.
We don't see you in Europe next weekend. Is this a dent to confidence, this result?
No, I don't think it's a dent to confidence at all. What I do think it is there's a lot of angry players in there, because we should have beaten Leinster at home. Simple as that. And that's where we've got to be. Angry with ourselves for not getting the result that was there for us.
When you come back next week, will you pick out a lot of positives despite that type of thing?
Well, we'll just, as every game, I think it's very important from a coaching perspective and a player's perspective that we keep a level head, whether we win or lose, and we keep the same processes in place, and we keep working hard to deliver performances. We'll be disappointed with large parts of our game today, but yeah, of course there was some good stuff as well.
So the injuries to Ethan and Peter, broken arms?
They look like it at this stage. They've gone off to hospital, and they don't look great.
Nigel, you've been to Treviso already this season. It didn't go your way. What are you expecting?
Oh, they're a very good team, as their results after our game has proven as well. They'll come here, they're very physical, they've got some good quality players as well. One of the things we can expect is them to run hard, as one-up runners, which Leinster did today, and at times we got wanted in that area.
But you've been in good form. The results slipped away from you tonight, but a few injury problems.
Yeah, that's the biggest concern for us. I think over the course of the season, you're going to have ups and downs in terms of results, and we weren't happy with that result at the end of the day, because we should have won the game rather than draw it. But the biggest concern is that we've got a lot of injuries in the tight head position, and that's 3 of our first string tight heads not available to us. So we're going to have to regroup and see what options we've got moving forward next week.
Good to get a game tonight, though, in the Magnus League against Leinster, with your international players coming back and David Lyons coming back as well. So at least you've got the fluidity going next week.
Yeah, there's a lot of players today, playing the first time for us for a long time. Obviously, the international players, both Rob McCusker and Josh Turnbull played their first game for us. Jojo on the wing played their first game coming back from injury. So that's great that these guys have performed to a reasonable level. And with that game under their belts, they'll move forward. Yeah.
know it's just after a Magnus League game, but where do you think you are on the handicap at the moment?
It's very difficult to say at this stage. Moving into the first phase of Heineken Cup, I wanted 5 points coming out of that first phase. We've got 5 points, and I think what we will definitely need is a home and away win against Treviso, which will put us in with an opportunity to get a qualifying place.
Not easy then.
Not easy at all, but we've been playing with confidence. We're disappointed today more than anything else, but it's not going to detract from what we've been doing this season and the way we've been trying to play.